We may need to change it as we go along because it changes so frequently, but right now I feel like they're okay going back.
If we have learned anything during this pandemic, it's that planning for the future is pretty much impossible. And that is the tough task facing every school district in Northeast Ohio, as some are now just weeks away from welcoming students back to class. News 5's Mike Brookbank with more now on the scramble to plan for multiple scenarios.
Depending on what color we find ourselves in will determine whether students are learning among their peers or practicing their ABCs remotely. In the Berea City School District, it will be an all or nothing approach. If abruptly being thrown into remote education this spring taught Tiffany SALAY anything,
Some children need to be in school.
her son is one of them.
As a family that has two working parents, it is a struggle, especially when you have a child with some learning disabilities.
This Berea mom is okay with her 13 and 10-year-old sons going back to school.
As long as they are wearing masks and as long as the social distancing can be observed.
For now, Berea City schools are slated to open for in-person learning 5 days a week.
We have a lot of kids that are at risk, and we have a lot of kids who are disadvantaged.
While some districts are splitting up in-class instruction for students each week,
The hybrid schedule just is not sustainable for our working families.
Berea passed on the option after parents and teachers spoke out against it.
They had a lot of concerns with their effectiveness, their ability to reach kids.
When school starts back up here, teachers will be required to wear masks. Students will be at least 3 feet apart, and plans are in the works to make face coverings a requirement for all students, K through 12.
We are looking at purchasing the face shields for all of our K-2 students.
Berea City schools will only switch to district-wide virtual learning when Cuyahoga County reaches purple. That's the highest alert level.
We will have a schedule that kids will have to follow.
That doesn't sit well with Tiffany SALAY.
The school is going to have to be flexible, and we may have to do the remote learning, after we get off of school. That's all there is to it.
So far, 25% of the parents in the district plan on having their children learn remotely starting on day one.
With the numbers of students and families who are choosing the virtual learning, we will be able to reduce class sizes even more, which will increase the amount of physical distancing we have for our students.
With people staying home, that actually encourages me to send my children more because there will be less people in the school.
Right now, the Berea City School District is working on a plan to bring students back in September in waves, using 4 to 9 days to bring them back, so they're all not returning on the same day. Reporting in Berea, Mike Brookbank, News 5.